You know right, assassini, airport and Timaya, Mojana Nanum Shegu Edigu on my.
Just about 3 days ago, I brought you a story of a mother, how the health system in this country failed her. A man eba, a friend kekeli, a wedi 13, ofri mo ya. And there I'm going to read a post from Sam George. Sam George is my MP. I'm going to read a post from him on social media. Sisia ena wode asem ne bae ne buefu. Just say abreho atone so. Just because system no asanso feli akola bia we di 12 years. Atrese ende sisia meneo kase akola no we free ya na Sam George en narrate the scenario na unim de ekoso on the ground sir obehu ne say saa we are Sam George akin. A lot of people in this country they've died just because of things like this. And that your first time Mr. Subscribe and click the notification bell on so we the latest news be about once we have a new YouTube channel. Link no our comment box nemo. You to me posty videos but you posty videos no our new channel so kindly click and then subscribe for us. Young concept so now quickly I'll just read I'll give the narration, dear Sam George Ekai, and then we'll speak on the matter. Or say, I am angry, I am sad, I am pissed. Yesterday evening, around 8 p.m., I got a call and messages from an assemblyman in my constituency whilst I was at church that his 12-year-old son had been rushed to the Batok Catholic Hospital in the morning. The situation had been deteriorating and a decision was made early afternoon to transfer the child to Accra. Calls were made to Kolebu Teaching Hospital, but they refused to accept the child, that there was no bed. Calls were made to 37 Military Hospital and they agreed to take the child. This was about 3 p.m. Then the next hurdle began. The National Ambulance Service was called to transport the child. Getting the service was another issue entirely. After getting the service, they insisted that they cannot move the child until they got their own independent confirmation from 37 Military Hospital. For well over 5 hours, they could not get anyone from 37 to confirm. It was at this point the assemblyman in desperation called me. I quickly reached out to my colleague and brother Samuel Okudjato Blakwa, who is the MP for that area. Now, asemno when you do baby, but me person me trust ye baby do so that we can continue. Or say 8 o'clock or sorry and no Sam George onya messages and no sanso a receive call. Assemblyman bia won or no Sam George ni area no. Assemblyman no neba ye ration no area o. On say 8 enyumre. Into say area by 3 o'clock no. Ye rashe assemblyman no neba echo hospital bia eye Batok Catholic hospital. Na neba ne ye de no call ho ne hu say dabi ne health no editoriate trese emu ayedin nti wo say ye transfer no echo a bigger hospital either Kolebu and 37 na yentumi amfa na nko Kolebu because ne yesi Kolebu empa bia ni ho akwa ye say story na me de bro say 13-year-old no ne maami asema wo kan yesi Kolebu empa na wo da so ne kra no ye peage because yesi obi foforo aba nti o say akola no yentumi amfa na nko Kolebu because yesi empa eni Kolebu. And so the next point 37 omunya space ewo ho nti da afei na ewo say ye be transfer akola ni free Batok eko 37 Military Hospital. One more friend National Ambulance for say okay yankasa ye be ye verification ni hu ne say ekwan ewo 37 na ebe gemo answer because ye mpese ye di akola no be kwa kodu ho na akwa ye say eho so mpa ni ho na afei akola no ye hu bebi ade ne be ko nti mayan confirmation ni hu ne say empa ewo ho anakwan wo ho ansa na ya baba be fa akola na akọ. And now we must see one more check in 5 good hours. So we check say empower 37 na ye be baba be fa akola na akọ ambulance for no be baba be fa akola na akọ no 5 good hours. Inti papa ne ha akola no still ni state say for 5 hours. By this time, was a Russian economy. The state deteriorated. So what happened? And they say after the was here now emuaye then was say friend MP. Yes, Sam George no. So that was the time I be friend Sam George. And as Sam George soon said Dabi hospital na mo de akola na kono. Madam fu Okujato ne constituency. Inti ma memfre Okujato na menhwe so no so betumi aboa me a. Now yentia story ne so. I see I called the MP for the area to see if he could intervene with the Bato clinic. He immediately called Dr. Atuguba, who is the head of facility, and put me in touch with him. It became clear quickly that Bato had done all they could and it was in the hands of 37 military hospital. Honorable Ablakwa called a constituent of his who is a doctor at 37 to see if he could help us at this point. We had finally gotten an ambulance on standby to convey the child. By the time we got a doctor at 37 to get involved and give the all clear to the ambulance service, the little boy blacked out and could not be resuscitated. He died at 10:05 p.m. Why it would have to take 2 MPs to find a bed for a dying child who needed critical medical care has deprived me of sleep. Why we have ambulances that cannot move because there is no system in place to let them, I say, nowhere to go angers me. Why I say there's no system in place to let them know where to go angers me. Why we have a world-class facility like the University of Ghana Medical Center with so many empty beds rotting away beats my understanding. Yet another needless death. Should you know a big man somewhere for you to get the basic necessities? This death has really pained me. It has left me bitter at the system. It has left me angry at the fix yourself folks. How could the assemblyman or his 12-year-old fix this issue? The republic is indeed very sick and needs to be fixed. How much longer can we go on like this? May the soul of this little child, whose only crime is to be born in Ghana, rest in the bosom of the Lord. It's here for Sam George Asamoah were there to just 20 minutes ago and obe posti assembly on social media. How we are there Akolako hospital 3 o'clock. By 10 o'clock 3 o'clock I then call hospital sa 3 o'clock no na yenya confirmation said dabi ne health no na yare ne mu aye den ti yemfa ne nko hospital kese. By 10 o'clock na still akola no na still wo hospital ho. By 10 o'clock na still wo hospital ho. 10:05 and akola ne wuye. Why? Because you see penny ha. It had to take 2 MPs. It's here for na me enewo aye nim MP biano. Sebe manya me mensi nanso yen na de we to yen a na kade ne be. This is someone who is an assemblyman who has the connections. Onopo de our friend MP ni ma MP ne fae. Na me ne wo de nya MP number ne e friend ne cry so be fa wo ne cry asem. 2 different MPs. Emo Okujato Ablakwa be frɛ ne nipa a wo 37 ansa na clearance ba na 10 o'clock na akola ne wu. Aden na wo my way we don't value life. Aden na yen value life say. Things like this, the blood of the child is on the country. Because yes, it is a system in the kun akola no. And then okay, you know, University of Ghana Medical egu ho empane gu ho rote kolebu yasin penny ho 37. It took 5 good hours. It took 5 good hours for clearance before. Nanki yusu University of Ghana Medical Center na empty beds gu ho nanki ntumi mfa akola ne nko ho ana. So University of Ghana Medical Center me kra me kai coronavirus ba ya overwhelming ye no Ghana for na sorry ye Ghana for and sorry ya ka say na den and a coronavirus ku hospital sayema still University of Ghana Medical Center no mo pese mo bebie ansa na wo mo bebie no krom bebie on bebie ma politicians any protocol for wonya big man na wonya coronavirus ayemfa won ko ho but politicians no wonya coronavirus no mo ne ade o mo koto ho ye wie ya still yembie hospital no emma the public here ade no man yet sa. Why are we like this? And you see, the finance minister about not say the country name or my Ghana, the politicians, they are not aware of things going on, and it is very sad. Say ubu or mind be now or mine ubu no, you are not aware. Didn't America say they are not aware because finance minister when ya coronavirus our kwa broche won no akasa na eba abontin enye no enyemio ono anenumuto wonya coronavirus kwa abrochi bai ono anenumuto se okwa abrochi no wakwa ko hunu se daabi Ghana e wo se sisia no yedi sika ehye ye hospital emu wakwa ko hunu se daabi se nya mbrofofo no run wo mo hospitals no Ghana they agro eni yedi after 4 years in power the 5th year wonya coronavirus kwa abrochi no and realizes that sad no. What does it tell you? What does it tell you? They are not aware of things going on in this country. After 4 years, 5th year, wokwa abrochi, and so na obeka say afiansa we hu ne say Ghana, your systems na wo hospital na enye na wo say ye disika hye wo say ye invest. Omaya yetimuni 12 years we would just like that. Just like that. 12 years. And America no, it took 2 MPs. Look at the emergency. 3 o'clock I will be here emergency. By 10 o'clock, now still nipakono won't do hospital. Radi Yesu Christo. Maybe ana Ghana no. Ana sansem na nkrofo ka se Kwame Nkrumah boye Indiana ene kre. Ana I don't know because I'm trying to understand how certain things are done in this country and I still don't get it. Ebia na ye ne kre. Ebia sansem na nkrofo ka se Kwame Nkrumah wa boye ebia ye ne kre. Because what is this? Edieni like and 13-year-old ne mame Kekeli ne mame ba bonte make story no, it is still fresh in our heads. It is still fresh in our minds. Utie mame ne nsemo a wo kan ubesu say ubesu na we asanso aba bebom we mpo ye de yate no we mu ye de yate no say ye catch say Nkrofo Ghana for mbra bonten embeka womo stories of how their relatives died through the system not working. Menya sure say yebenya mrekra ti will be ade. But wempo people in high places and our people are more links are etumi eba yenim yetumi ka. No mo a omo nim obi omo nim radio ni pia onim MP bia yentumi nka ne de no. I'm trying to add you on comment box anymore. Me say, hey, I've said this on this channel before. My can same way I don't know whether I've said this on this channel before, but Embra na me what final year. Makanda ebia na will be NT but my main sound song can Embra na me what final year university. Final year ye borrowed course a year entrepreneurship and some of those business courses. Now lecturer now what train entrepreneurship no so time Okatren say well no he has given up on Ghana enye yeda Okatren no young students no ye cassette ya lecturer no say hey massa men kasasa because we were students and we a student you don't know what's going on in the outside world unless we school because we a student how they say at the end of the month wa for the sikabe mau wo de uni ha wo de say wo sua there so we didn't know what was happening in the outside world. Nti ya catch your lecture no say oh massa Obwa. Me say ye real school no. Ena ye mu nyina ye ka che lecture no say wo boa ye ka setia no. Ye ka say hey, beje obo. KNUST Business School. Dr. Opoku, se wo tie mi a beje obo. Se wo tie mi a beje obo. Sa asem na wo kan ye se Ghana, wo de we give up on Ghana na Ghana systems in nyejuma no. Em say afiansa ye mu bia realize say asem a wo kan na enekre. Dr. Opoku yi misre beje obo. Mo tre mo adwon comment box ni mu me da ase.